Hi, my dear children. Welcome back to our today's mathematics class. In the last class, we discussed about angles, its word meaning, and formation of an angle. Today also, we are going to continue the topic angles. So, let's go to our today's session. Children, here are some letters. Look at the various angles in some of the letters. These letters are made using only straight lines. How many angles does each have?
Here the letter V.
In this letter, two lines join together to form an angle. So, the letter V has only one angle. In this letter E, these two lines join together to form an angle. These two lines form an angle. These two lines form an angle. And these two lines join together to form an angle. Let's count its number of angles. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the letter E has 4 angles. In this letter F, these two lines join together to form an angle. These two lines form an angle. And also these two lines form an angle. Let's count its number of angles. 1, 2 and 3. So the letter F has 3 angles. In this letter W, these two lines join together to form an angle. These two lines form an angle. And also these two lines join together to form an angle. Let's count its number of angles. 1, 2 and 3. So the letter W has 3 angles. In this letter X, these two lines join together to form an angle. These two lines form an angle. These two lines form an angle. And also these two lines form an angle. Let's count its number of angles. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the letter X has 4 angles.
In this letter Z,
these two lines join together to form an angle. These two lines join together to form an angle. Let's count its number of angles. 1 and 2.
So the letter Z has 2 angles.
In this letter Y, these two lines join together to form an angle. These two lines form an angle and also these two lines form an angle. Let's count its number of angles. 1, 2 and 3. So the letter Y has 3 angles.
Children, can you find the angles in other letters like this? Here the letter O.
The letter O is formed by a curved line. So we can say that the letter O has no angle because it is not formed by any straight line. Here is the letter B. In this letter, only one straight line and other lines are curved. And also here, no straight lines are joined. So we can say that the letter B has no angle. Here is the letter G. In this letter, two straight lines are here. These two lines join together to form an angle. And other line is curved. So we can say that the letter G has one angle. Children, did you understand this? Next activity, spread an angle. In these angles, we have to find the smallest angle and the largest angle. The angle which is lowest spread is smallest angle. Here, the first angle is the lowest spread angle than the second angle. So we can say that this angle is the smallest angle. In these two angles, the third angle is little more spread than the second angle. So we can say that the third angle is the largest angle. Look at these pictures of clocks. They show different times. The first clock shows 10 o'clock and the second clock shows 10 past 10. The hands of a clock make an angle. Look at the gap between the hands in both clocks. The hands of the second clock are spread more than the first clock. So we can say that the first clock shows the smallest angle and the second clock shows the largest angle. Children, I hope that you all understood today's activities very well. Today's class is over. Thank you.